Hi guys, it's Cadillac from FNAF Gaming, and I'm bringing you a quick search and destroy we got during a GB yesterday. And today we're playing on Estate. Now this game we pretty much clean up. I said to the guys, let's clean up. And that's kind of what they did. So we started out on defense, and for defense, we basically said we were going to stack B because, as you all know, it's easier to plant at B. So I grabbed my FAMAS. I'm looking to pick off these guys long range. Now, we haven't really practiced this map much because we just started GB. This was like our third game. But I pick up first blood there. And then King calls out that they're going around the boathouse. I chuck a stun, get a hit marker. Then I'm going to clean them up with the Semtex. It's always a good strategy. If you just toss a stun, you can get a kill with your Semtex. Now, actually, I wasn't planning on going to this spot, but it actually worked out quite well. In MLG games, or the game battles rules, you have to switch off every round, and we've had to forfeit a couple games because we didn't get the settings right. So if you're ever in a GB, make sure you get the settings right. So next round, don't be surprised when we're on offense. Basically getting overrun here. The burst weapon, and I just get taken out. He just outshoots me. Now we're gonna spectate savagely, and I was thinking about fast forwarding this, but I'd rather just keep the raw footage. But yeah, savagely, this was pretty boring until until the end of the round. I won't give it away too much. Down goes legit. Now everybody knows where he's at except for, well, I guess Savagely would know by the little death thing, but it doesn't seem like he knows. But I probably should have sped this up. Now it's important to have the other team muted so that you can discuss strategies in between rounds. So everybody on our team has them muted. I don't know if I have it right now, but because we didn't have a real clear strategy, it wasn't that important. I'm gonna go over the rules real quick because this next part might be a little bit confusing. Savagely's gonna clean this guy up, and now they're all dead. And now, when he goes to defuse the bomb, he shoots at it, and he's gonna be spinning for a long time. And that's because during game battles games, the bomb timer is 7.5 to plant and defuse instead of 5 like in pub matches. So it's important to clear everybody out before you defuse quickly. Otherwise, you're going to end up killing yourself going for the 5-second bomb defuse. Here I hesitate going with King, and he gets in my way. Right now I'm yapping over the mic, dude, get out of my way, I've got Marathon Lightweight, I'm gonna pass you up. He's like, no bro, I got Marathon too. And I was like, dude, just get out of the way. But anyway, he cuts me off into this tree, and I stopped and thought, well, while I'm caught here, I might as well just check our backs. That's a good thing to do, is always just check your back. Now, we didn't really have a strategy, like I said before, so we just kind of ran around killing everybody like it was a TDM. But our plan was to rush the house because we thought they'd be stacked at B2, but they did have one guy in the house. Now we're spectating King and Savagely, and it looks like they're about to make a move on B. Now another thing is when you're in GB, make sure you turn off your notifications, otherwise you're gonna get, like, it's the weirdest thing. Whenever you're in a GB, you always seem to get spammed with invites and stuff. Like, I was playing one on Invasion the other day, and I pretty much couldn't see that whole part of the screen throughout the entire game because I was getting so many invites. There we go, there's the round win. Now we're 2-0. And I'm gonna change my classes again. Another thing that kind of sucks in GB is if you hit the wrong team at the beginning, and you spawn in on the wrong team, and then you have to change teams. well, then you just screwed your team over because now they're down a player, which could ruin the entire round. So, now this game actually came after a tough loss on Terminal. I think we lost 3-4 in overtime, actually. But that's okay. This game kind of made up for that. We didn't feel bad about losing the first one after this. But another thing about GB is you get 3 games. It's best 2 out of 3. So even if you lose the first one, you still have a chance to come back and win the next 2. But unfortunately, we do not win the next game on Skid Row. We hadn't practiced Skid Row at all, so it was basically just winging it. But that one didn't look too pretty, so we're not gonna post it. Anyway, I think it was legit called out that there were some coming to the house, to the estate, so I decided to just take an angle on the bomb. And now I was just checking to see if anybody was gonna go around, but it didn't look like it. Now in defense, if you find a team that's just camping, like camping their spawn, waiting for you to make a move, don't go anywhere, because they're on offense and they have a time limit. They need to do something within that time limit, so it's always smart just to sit back and pretty much camp. I'm just gonna outright say it. You pretty much just camp on defense. I mean, you have to be aware. You're not just sitting in a corner, but you're watching your designated spot. Oh. I'm really tired. This is like 11:30 at night when I'm doing this. Oh, round end. Let's see this kill cam. Hopefully it's sexy. Oh, Waffle. Waffle's a new recruit. He still needs to change his gamer tag. Switching sides. Oh, it looks like I take the bomb, and I hesitate again. I think I'm gonna get stuck behind King again. Yep. Now, look at... in our next videos, look at all the chatter that's going on. There's like hardly ever points where nobody's talking. We're always calling out stuff, and we're always yelling where we're going. Even if it's the most pointless stuff, we just yell it out. Even if we kill somebody, we'll say where they're at, because likely there's nobody in that spot. And this kid just totally had his ninja going on there in that corner. That was an embarrassing kill cam. Totally embarrassing kill cam. That's alright though. My team manages to pull it off without me. Good job, team. I'm gonna leave you with the rest of the video. This has been Cadillac. Comment, rate, subscribe, and have a nice day.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.